Hi, I'm Christopher Hurst, and this is my demonstration speech. So, despite the popular notion that most of the elderly community is completely illiterate when it comes to social media and the internet, 56% of the elderly people in America who have access to the internet have Facebook accounts. So the fact is that more and more elderly people are joining Facebook each and every day, and if your elderly family member does not already have a Facebook account, they will most likely ask you for help. So it's probably important for you to know just how to help them create a Facebook account and everything that goes along with that. So we're just going to lay out a couple materials that will help you do that, and then we'll go through the process, the list of steps that you'll need to do that, and then we'll just lay out a couple tips that you'll need in order to keep in mind during the entire process. So for creating a Facebook account, you'll just need a couple materials, nothing too much, but still important. You'll need a device, a cell phone or a laptop, tablet, anything that will help you access Facebook, but preferably the one that they'll be using on a day-to-day basis, just so that they're not confused when they try to use Facebook and it's on a different device, and just so that they're comfortable with it. And you can always teach them on multiple devices. That's perfectly fine, but just make sure that they're comfortable with it. Then you'll need a good amount of time. Odds are that they're asking you to help them make a Facebook account because they know nothing about making a Facebook account. So sitting down for 5 minutes probably is not enough time to help them completely get the full picture. So setting aside a bigger amount of time at one point would probably help them get rolling a lot faster, and then smaller increments of time after that will be most helpful in helping them get the full picture with everything that goes along with that. So after you have those materials, you can go through the whole process and help them create their own Facebook account. So first you're just going to want to lay out the real purpose of Facebook, just so that they know their end goal. They know that it's used for helping them keep in touch with friends and family members, loved ones, helping them know what's going on in everyone else's lives, just so that they know why they're doing it and what the purpose is. So then you're going to want to lay out the basics and show them how they can achieve the purpose that you just laid out. So you're just going to show them your own Facebook account. Just show them this is the home page of your Facebook account and how to get to your own profile, how to get to your pictures, and just things like that. Just so that they know, get their feet wet a little bit, just so that they understand it just a bit, just before you start everything. So after that, you're going to start helping them create their own account, helping them with their own login information, the privacy policy, and then the terms and conditions. And just make sure they understand everything that goes along with that while they're creating it. Help them to remember to write it down so that they won't forget later. So after they have their login information, they've created their account and everything, and they're logged in, you're going to help them add their own personal information to their own account, and find their own friends, and help them search for their own friends in groups or communities, whatever that might be, just so they can get connected super easily, and use it for what it was intended to be. Then you're going to help them to figure out how to post and what to post, and how to add their own wisdom to everyone else's lives, how to comment, how to add their own pictures, and everything else that goes along with that, just so that they know how to directly message other people and keep in touch with others using Facebook, not just so that they can look at other people's lives, but that they can be an active participant of it. And then finally, you're just going to let them do their own thing. At one point, you have to just step back and say that they're just going to sink or swim on their own. Just know that they have to do it on their own, and they're probably going to need more help after a while. So help them a little bit, but you won't need to be standing over their shoulder the entire time. So once you've gone through that, you've gone through the entire process, and it's most likely going to be an ongoing process where you help them a little bit at a time after that, but that's okay. But then just know that there are a couple tips that you might need to keep in mind during this whole process that'll just help you throughout the whole thing. So first is to be patient. They probably don't know what they're doing at all at first, and so it'll be really important just to know that they're probably going at a much slower pace than you are, just because you know what you're doing. So just be patient with them and know that they're trying. They're actually trying to get it done. Then it would be good, again, just to help them to know that what they're making is on the internet and that it is public, and they understand what they're getting themselves into and understand what they're putting out there and everything that goes along with that. Just know that their information will be public and out there on the internet. And then finally, it would be good just to have an open mind. The odds are that they might decide that they don't like Facebook and that it's not for them, which is perfectly fine. But just know that you're there to help them, guide them, and to help them decide whether they want it or not. And so just have an open mind about that, and just know, that they're doing their own thing with it, and that's what's important. So, more and more elderly people are using Facebook and other social media accounts and everything that goes along with that. So it would probably be best if you would know just how to help them create their own account, how to help them make it and use it, and everything that goes along with that. So we've just laid out a couple materials, and then I've given you a couple steps and then some tips that you can use to help you. And so I hope it goes well, and I hope it goes well for them, and thank you very much.